Hi, I'm ScreamingWyvern, and I like to play solo role-playing games, and today I'd like to introduce you to Xenobotanist, Rise of the Vines by Slug People Games. Let's head over to the table and see what we can learn about it. This is a spin-off of Xenobotanist, the first flora, which I have introduced previously. This one, however, is a strategy game. You have a lovely ship here, and here in the greenhouse, you have plants. Unfortunately, the plants have a mind of their own and have decided to take over your ship. So if we look at this schematic, you can see that it can escape the greenhouse through this door headed to the cockpit. It can escape through this door headed to the laboratory, or through this door headed to the galley. Your objective is to either successfully prevent it from expanding for 12 turns, or if you can, to fight it back by getting these 3 doors locked. So what do we need for this game? Well, if we go ahead and take a look at the story, we are going to need a standard set of 52 playing cards with the jokers removed, and we are going to need a 6-sided die. We also are going to need a plant action tracker, which of course is included. If the door is unlocked, we're going to keep track of that. We're going to keep track of if the plants have infiltrated the room or if they've overtaken the room. Basically, if they've infiltrated, then there's still a chance. If they've overtaken the room, then you can call that one all gone. We'll start off by grabbing our schematic again. We roll our die to see that it is escaping. We take our cards and we draw a hand of 5. So, the greenhouse door, I rolled a 2, so door B is going to be unlocked for 3 turns. And then, once it's entered the corridor, it actually can go ahead and spread out to any of the other rooms. When there are 2 different plants in the same room, they've overtaken it completely. And of course, if all the rooms are overtaken, you lose the game. So when you take an action, you can use the red suits for a strategy, and you can use the black suits for an item. So, for example, let's see, we have an ace here. We can use this as a reinforced door lock, which I can use to go ahead and lock all the greenhouse doors so the plants can't move again for another round. Or we can do a strategy, which is simply if I am in a room or corridor, I can use one of the high-ranking cards to remove a plant from the current room or a corridor, or I can just go ahead and move between rooms. So this is a challenging game, so you'll want to make sure that you have your beverage of choice on hand, because it is entirely possible for you to lose. And what do we do when we lose? We go ahead and shuffle the deck back together, and we give it another try. I'll be playing this game on a stream, so keep an eye on youtube.com/@ScreamingWyvern. Or if you prefer, check out my blog at ScreamingWyvern.com. Thanks for watching.